Guys, let's talk about synergy. When two or more people combine their efforts, they can accomplish more. I think this channel is a great example of positive synergy. We're all combining our efforts so that we can grow rich and grow happy. That's what we're doing. Well, when you look at synergy and the way it works, I like to apply it to my crypto research and just any investment that I go off into. I like to apply that methodology and see how all things are playing together for the benefit of the project and my pockets. So, with that said, I want to talk about JASMY. One of the community members asked me to do an update on JASMY, and I'm going to do that now. But I see it as a great opportunity. Is I'm going to tell you this is not financial advice because it's not. But at the same time, I feel like for those of you that don't have uh, many funds to play with, it's a great opportunity for you to make a little bit of money, to realize that that dream of getting whatever it is you're trying to get. This is the way with the token like this. You know, this is a great beginner's token as well, I believe. I used to hold it. I really used to hold it. And I kick myself sometimes for getting out of it a while back before it really started its run. But you can only have so many tokens. So for those of you that have JASMY, you're probably going to love this video. For those of you who don't have JASMY, this is something you might want to strap in and really consider. As always, do your own research. If this is your first time joining us here on this platform, I want to thank you for taking a moment. This moment could change your life for the better. Uh, but if you guys really appreciate my videos that I put together for you guys, and a lot of thought go into them, and at the end, I just want us all to win. If you appreciate that, make sure you smash that like button. Drop a comment. All you got to do is go through the videos. For those of you who've never been here, you'll see I'm always conversating with people in the comments. That's one of my favorite things to do because I like to see what perspective you guys come from. It also gauges to me how knowledgeable you are with crypto. Or, we teach each other. Reach one, teach one. And of all else, make sure you smash that bell notification so that you don't miss a video when I upload. So with that, guys, we're going to jump over here and we're going to talk about JASMY a little bit. I'm going to point out a few things that some of you might not even know. So we're going to do that. But before I do that, I want you guys to pay attention to something. We're at a fear and greed of 56. I believe it was yesterday sometime I looked at it when I think it was 41 or something yesterday, or 43. Can you see this climb? I'm not gonna, talk about the yo-yo effect again because I'm pretty sure you guys know now. You guys know. You see it right here, 56, how things just go up and down, which is why you can make tons of money. So we're going to talk about JASMY. Bitcoin's down a little bit. But we're going to talk about JASMY, and I'm going to explain to you why I feel like this is a great investment, and we're going to do a little price prediction with it. What I feel it can reach. So JASMY currently is in the top 10, so that's great always. JASMY is number 60 on the top 100 tokens. That's good. That's good. So it puts your money in a, of course, always do your own homework. And just because something is in the top 100 doesn't necessarily mean that some news or something can't come out and just change its fortunes like that. But as of right now, JASMY is in number 60. So, and I think pretty much it's at a great opportunity for those of you who missed it. Honestly, I could have taken another position in it, but this is one of the tokens when we had that flash crash just last week. I totally botched it. I totally forgot about it. And if you can look here, we're going to go to the last 7-day, and we're going to look. And would you believe JASMY got down to like a penny? It got down to just below 2 cent, which would have been a nice entry price. I still think it's a nice entry price here because I also can see just where this thing is going to go. But for those of you who don't know about JASMY, and for all of my beginners, I do like to help you out. So I'm going to show you right here something you can do. You can come over to Coin Market Cap, and and this shouldn't just be your end all be all when it comes to research, but if you want to get a quick synopsis of the token, you can come over to Coin Market Cap, click on your token, and then you can come down here a little bit, and you can read right here. It says the JASMY. It tells you about the token. JASMY is a cryptocurrency project of a Tokyo-based Internet of Things, LOT, provider JASMY Corporation. As a system, the Internet of Things includes mechanical and digital elements endowed with an identifier and the ability to transmit data. Now, if you skip down to the second paragraph, it says the JASMY platform was built to restore and protect the sovereignty of individual data by combining the lot of things technology with blockchain technology and giving users a full control over their personal information. A lot of that is just gibberish to a lot of you, but let's just say they're big into people having self custody of their data, and we all know how important that is, and more so now than ever. It's getting even more important with so many data breaches, and I'm sure you guys have gotten the emails from different organizations that may have had government entities that may have had your information, and they say some of your stuff was compromised. Well, JASMY token seems to be um, concentrating on that sector. So I could see that this is extremely important. Extremely important. And this is I feel like it's a great token. Total supply, we got 50 billion. And of that you got circulating supply of 49 billion. So it's pretty much out there. All of it's out there. Um got an all-time high down here, 4.99, almost $5. So that lets you know this token has been around a while. It's been around for let me see, that all-time high was hit 3 years ago, right in the bull cycle. But I see them going a lot further than, well, I ain't gonna say further than this. I'm gonna give you a very conservative price prediction that I believe. I believe you could look at this right here. It is 4.99, and a lot of people will say, "Oh, I'm in. Count me in. I'm gonna make all this money from it being from 2 cent. It's gonna go up to like $5 or more." I think you need to be conservative, so I'm gonna give you a conservative price prediction from what I think things could go, and of course it could go a little bit higher too, depending on regulation and things of that sort. Another thing, we're gonna jump over here. We're gonna jump over here to their website, which I think is cool. I love the Trinity. I have a Trinity tattoo on my hand. I love the Trinity. But so this is the company website, and I think it's worth mentioning that this token, for the longest time, they've said this is like Japan's Bitcoin. This is like their first token. So it does have a narrative already, but I'm finna highlight something that I don't hear a lot of people talking about, and some of you that hold JASMY may not know this, you might, but for a lot of my beginners out there and people who are just looking for another position in their portfolio, this is worth mentioning. This is the highlight of this video. I'm going to scroll down here and I want you to look at their management structure. Guys, when we talk about synergy, and I talked about synergy about two or more people coming together to accomplish more, you can't get no better than this. Look at who the chief operating officer is. Former president and chief operation officer of Sony Corporation. President and COO of U.S. Sony Engineering and Manufacturing of America. Chairman of Sony Financial Holdings. Guys, we already know what Sony is. I don't even have to tell you. You probably listening to this. You probably, I guarantee everyone on this video probably has something in their house that was made by the juggernaut Sony. Whether it be a TV, I don't know, headphones. You have something. These guys are experienced as it get. You jump down here, and you got this other guy. and a former CEO of SonyStyle.com Japan, operating officer of Sony Marketing. Operation Officer of Sony Marketing. These guys, oh my God. And President of Sony Style Company, Managing Director of Sony Style Japan, and Operating Officer of Sony Marketing, Head of Sony Corporation Creative Center. Guys, and I'm not going to go through everybody else. I will leave this down below so you can. Actually, I'll jump down here and show you this, though. Former President of Sony Digital Network. Now, you see all this? You see how many people here was involved with Sony? What that tells me, this is the synergy. Now, that means they still have connections to Sony Entertainment. These guys still have connections to Sony Entertainment, and to my knowledge, I can't remember if they've already created a partnership. I don't believe they've created a partnership as of yet. There's nothing indicating that they will, but you got to understand those connections are there. Those connections are there. This token is extremely undervalued right now. Extremely undervalued. And it's not gonna stay that way. And I'm gonna show you why right now. We're gonna jump over here. We're gonna jump over here to Dex Tools, one of my favorite sites. And I'm gonna show you guys 73,000 holders here. And we're already at a 1 billion market cap, which puts it in the small market cap. It's still a small market cap, but I think that's a great opportunity. I think that is an amazing opportunity, and especially when you go and you do your homework and you look at these guys who are running this ship. I mean, Sony, man. So when I check this out, though, and I come down here, look at all these buys. Look at all these people who taking advantage. Now, we look at Dex Tools a lot. We do. And you got to realize something. When you look at all these buys, these are people taking advantage. And if you look at the date here, August 9th, which is today, and you look at how much they were buying. Look at this. Look at this. 9,000. Almost 10 grand. 8 grand pretty much. Look at this. The people picking it up because they know. They already know. They already know this one is going to be pretty good. This one is going to be pretty good. This one is going to make people some money. So those of you that don't have a lot of money to spend, we're going to talk about how much money you could possibly be looking at. So if I look at this, we got 73,000 holders with a 1 billion market cap. And I come over here and I look. And before I forget, just to let you guys know, you can buy this token on Binance. You can actually also buy it on Coinbase. So that makes it extremely easy and accessible. All these things you want when it comes to driving up a price of a token. This token right here, I believe we can do, and this is strictly conservative. I know when you go down here, and a lot of you probably gonna be like, what the hell is he talking about? What the hell is he talking about? When you go over here and you look at that 499 all-time high, a bunch of you are going to say, and this is, I feel like this is the biggest mistakes people make. They look at the all-time high of what it was, and they automatically think, well, it has to go back to that. It has to make it back to that. Yes, I believe it can eventually. But you also have to look at the narrative and what type of cycle we're in. You have to look at that. You have to always look at regulation and different things of that nature, because when this did that, you got to realize crypto wasn't as widely adopted as it is today. And it was really like the Wild Wild West back then. Now, I'm not saying this can't happen. I just, at a conservative rate, I want to say you can do, I say a 15x from here, which will put you at like somewhere in the 30 cent range, maybe. At the high, I'm saying maybe 50 cent. I know a lot of people out there saying $1. I'm not saying that's not off the table. I'm not saying that at all. But I am saying that they're going to have to do a little, it's all going to be, it's not so much about the token. It's more so about the broader scale of crypto as a whole, with elections, regulations. All of these things are going to play a part. And every token that we have, their price predictions are going up. So I just like to keep it conservative on a lot of them because I don't want people to get in and get wrecked. Because a lot of people will see that 4.99 mark and say it was almost at $5. I'm gonna hold to it, get like $3. You can really get wrecked like that. So I always say, stay conservative, and make sure you take your profits when it comes to any token out there, and just don't get wrecked. But I think JASMY coin is one that a lot of you guys that don't have a lot to play with, or you might have a lot to play with, and you just want to broaden your portfolio. I believe JASMY token is going to do you right. I believe this is one of those tokens. Or again, never bet the house, never put more in than you're willing to lose, but at the same time, put enough in so that you can have a sunny day. So I hope you guys like that. Let me know down below what you think of JASMY token. Do you hold it, or are you considering taking an active position in it? Let me know down below. Sound off, everyone. To the next one. I'm out.